Welcome in, everybody. Before we get started, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. You know, all the YouTubey things. Forget what you think you know about justice. Welcome to the virtual juror, where snark is reality, but evidence is royalty. Where at first we look at the FACS, or facts and conjecture shared, before we get into the real stuff. We're going over an update on the case of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez, whose body was discovered in the trunk of a Tesla registered to a 20-year-old singer named David, who also happened to be someone she was romantically involved with. Since our last video, here are some things we didn't cover. David's family Texas home was swatted. Please don't do this. Let people live in peace. This was done the day after a search warrant was served on the Hollywood Hills rental he was staying in. Celeste's body was released back to her family on September 24th, and on the same day, movers were seen boxing items at the rental. Then, David hired an attorney. As well he should, considering the situation he's in. We should also keep in mind that David still has not been named as a suspect or a person of interest. In a case that makes grim and weird look tame, Law and Crime conducted an exclusive interview with Steve Fisher, a private investigator who was hired by Malden Chernovich, the landlord of the Hollywood Hills rental. Apparently, finding out your $3.6 million rental might be connected to a body in a trunk could be bad for business. And Fisher was brought in because the landlord was fed up with the LAPD's silent treatment after they executed a search warrant on the property. Fisher clarifies that the home was not even leased in David's name, but rather in the name of his manager, Josh Marshall. After all, this is Hollywood, and that's a convenient layer of separation. Fisher clearly came to play, revealing a laundry list of bombshells from his independent investigation. He states that he knows exactly who moved the Tesla, with Celeste's body already inside, to its final parking spot way back in late July. We don't know if this person who moved the Tesla knew that Celeste's body was in there. He says he's provided this hot tip to law enforcement, who are presumably looking into it. His timeline gets juicier. Fisher alleges that immediately after this grim game of musical cars, a tour bus was rented, at such an opportune time too, and David hit the road. Nothing to see here, just a tour to get to. He also casually drops that his team found a photo of Celeste from January 2nd, 2025, which completely blows up the previous public timeline, given that she was reported missing in April of 2024. But wait, there's more. Fisher claims his crew found some scary, sadistic stuff at the rental, items he alleges the LAPD just missed. He ominously suggests this points to greater plans for disposing of Celeste's body, but I don't think he can prove that. He also paints the Tesla as a temporary and terrible holding spot. Oh, and the house wasn't empty. Fisher claims he has evidence of someone hanging out in the home after David was supposedly long gone on his tour bus. Interestingly, while Fisher has snapshots of Celeste apparently taken by David, he can't actually prove that she was ever at that specific cursed-sounding house. Of course, we must remember that despite all these claims and a buffet of accusations, the LA County DA's office is still investigating, and the coroner's office still hasn't determined a cause or manner of death, or at least they haven't released it. In a stunning lack of surprise, no case has actually been presented for charges. As it stands right now, the only thing we know for sure is that her death may have been concealed, but by whom has yet to be determined. Your move, LAPD. Well, that's all we have. So as always, love your family, love your pets, love your neighbors, and we'll see you next time. Skin, the whispers loud, where do I begin? One
to mercy, one road to pain. Every choice here leaves a blood stain.